What in the hell is going down?
What's happening?
What's happening, y'all? Hey, look, I done pulled the cord out of the TV where we see ourselves. And I knocked that camera down.
This is not cool.
But check it out.
I'm so used to seeing us up there.
Yeah, but hold on. Here's what I'm going to do, because I ain't scared to do it. Here's what we're going to do, y'all. I'm going to plug us back in just a second.
Plug us back in.
Yeah, because we like to look up here and just see ourselves, because we real vain like that. You understand what I'm saying?
You're so vain.
We all vain like that. But as long as you guys can see us, that's all that matters. As long as y'all can see us. So here's what happened. Dig this. This was a quick little. So Wendy's like, what's going on with the lights? Because I only had some of the lights on, so I'm moving around. I done knocked the camera down. This is one of, but not y'all. We ain't knock y'all down.
I'm kind of wishing I had not said that.
We had to though. We had to have the lights.
As soon as these lights came on board, when I say we turned up the heat.
Oh yeah. It's already starting to toast. But look, y'all, once again, check this out. Tonight is an exciting night, and I'm going to tell y'all why in just a minute. Because what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to get this camera up off the thing that I knocked down. Hey, the shit was just falling, and Wendy was like, okay, you all right?
All right.
All right.
3, 2, 1.
It is what it is. So I got to get this shit up off the ground in just a second, and I got to connect us back up there. I knocked this out in the computer. But check this out, guys. You're hanging out with your boy, Griffy Griff. You're hanging out with the beautiful Miss Wendy Wynn. And Wendy Wynn, let them know what they are watching.
Y'all already know what it is. It's the weekly call.
Yeah.
The Weekly Call, Entertainment News Podcast.
All right, baby. The Weekly Call, Entertainment News Podcasting.
Y'all know what it is.
While that was playing, Wendy was like, are you going to pick this shit up or you just going to leave it there, right? And I'm like, yeah, I'm going to pick this shit up. But, I need to. So I'm going to pick it up live on camera. Wendy's going to
I don't even think you guys can even see. I don't think anybody can see that, actually.
No, they can't because of the lower thumb. But we can, and it shouldn't be there. So here's what I'm going to pick this shit up on camera. Wendy's going to talk to you while I'm picking shit up. That's what we do. Come on, y'all. We live. When you live, shit happens.
And let me tell you, the show must go on. What's up, y'all?
What's up?
How everybody doing tonight? Hey, we on a new platform, our own platform tonight, which I'm so excited about.
Yeah.
So we love YouTube, but sometimes YouTube be tripping.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we are on our own platform.
We are.
I'm pumped about that.
Pumped about it?
Just pumped.
Yeah.
I mean, nothing better than to have your own, right?
Right.
God bless the child who has his own.
Wendy, I always say that.
You know what I'm
Look
saying?
up top, Wendy. We
Are
back.
we back?
We back in full effect up there. Now, I haven't picked the camera up yet. So let me grab this. This is our second camera.
Hey, is the connection good? Do we look good on this new platform?
Yeah.
Can you guys please comment, let us know what's up?
Yeah.
Okay, because I want to know how this, from what I'm seeing, it's looking wonderful.
Looking
cool. Great. But what's up, y'all? Holler at us.
Let me try to explain a couple things to you guys about our new platform, because a lot of you have been watching us on YouTube for almost 40 episodes.
Yeah.
And we're super excited about you guys doing that. You can still subscribe to our YouTube channel by just going down right there in the right. Now, if you're on mobile watching us, right down underneath the video is the little YouTube button with the little blinking beaker that you can subscribe by just clicking that to the YouTube channel, because we still want you to subscribe to the channel, because we have not abandoned YouTube. We just know we have a little bit more freedom on our own platform.
Yes.
You can
That's
also,
what we like.
That's what we like.
Let freedom ring.
That's right. Let it ring. You can also, if you're on mobile, right down below the video box is the chat box. Somebody was like, do I got to log in? Do I got to log in now to watch the show? You don't have to log in, obviously.
The link just takes you straight
to the show. Okay. But you do need to log in if you want to chat. Okay, you guys are going to want to log in because we want to know who the hell we're chatting with.
Heck yeah.
Right? So same way on YouTube. If you weren't logged into YouTube watching us, you have to technically log into YouTube in order to chat. Mm-hmm. So same thing here. Log in by Facebook. You can log in at Google. You can log in by Google as well. We just want to know who we're chatting with. Down below that We even got more chat. Y'all can comment. Scroll down, Win. Scroll down. Scroll down.
Chat
Scroll down, Win. Scroll down. Look, scroll down. See,
Chat
now
it up.
you can even comment right there. So you can comment and chat with us. Two different things on this platform. Scroll down a little bit more when you win. And if you scroll down a little bit more, look what's on the way. Crank Radio is launching on September 21st. Some of y'all like, y'all don't even know what that is. The cool thing about having our own platform, we can just post anything that we want, and we can share anything that we want to share with you guys. So we're super excited about having it.
I'm so excited about this radio station.
Oh man! Come on, man. We getting ready.
God.
Come on, man. The best in R&B and hip hop.
Let me tell you something. And then Griff gonna be talking even more shit.
Woo! Y'all ain't even heard. Y'all ain't even heard nothing about talking shit yet.
Okay, let's bring the ring around here.
Okay. Ding, ding, ding. Ding, ding, ding. I'm gonna scroll back up real quick. Just make sure we good. Okay, so guys, look, jump on in. Chat with us if you want to. We expect you guys to. If you're like, man, we don't know how to do it, no big deal. Just join us every Wednesday. Listen, if y'all knew the stuff that me and Win got coming down the old pipeline, huh? We ain't gonna talk about it. We got some launches coming up.
Tuned, y'all.
We got some stuff. Woo, Lord, I just thought we can't even talk about it.
It's getting even hotter in here.
It's getting even hotter, and it's gonna get hotter and hotter and hotter. So we souped up, amped up, and just excited to be able to be here with y'all tonight.
Man.
Listen, man, we're gonna get the show started. We're gonna get the show started.
Let's get it started.
Let's get it going. So check this out, y'all.
Hey.
Unfortunately, we got to kick this thing off with a little bit of sad news. I mean, we all know.
Yeah, man.
The king himself.
Man,
the king.
This is, that was just so unexpected, man.
Yeah.
I think it just shocked the world. It felt like a shockwave really went through me, man.
Yeah.
I think everybody already knows who we're talking about.
Yeah.
Black Panther's king.
Yeah.
Chadwick Boseman.
Yeah.
Man, what a hell of a talent.
Yeah.
Just seemed to be a well-rounded, great human being.
Yeah.
It's just so unfortunate. But, you know, his life is very, very inspiring to me.
Absolutely.
You know, to be suffering from such a serious disease and, man, fighting through. Like, you know, pushing through and accomplishing every goal with so much dignity and power and grace and just, I mean, you could just feel his great energy. Yeah. Like, he was a force to be reckoned with. Yeah. But he did it with so much love and so much, you know, just grace that it felt like he just gelled with everybody that he came across. Like, he just touched every life. He had a different connection. Yeah. Seemed to me with every person. And that shows in all the outpouring of love and you know, the different emails that have been sent and people making these posts on Instagram and Facebook and man, it's been a outpouring.
Well, what we decided to do, and I'm glad you brought that up, because what we decided to do is put together a tribute, and you're going to see some of that in this tribute. But just before we get to that, he also had a deep connection with children that had cancer. Mm-hmm. And he would go and he would fly into town and go to these like the St. Jude hospitals, and he would just go sit with them and he would talk to them.
Oh, you know what? Now that you say that, I've seen a few pictures of him beside a couple hospital beds with kids.
He was.
Look at me! I ain't put that together.
He was diagnosed with cancer 4 years ago. So we keep in mind, guys, that he had been working, doing all of this work sick.
Push through.
There's a guy, and let me say this, and this is why I'm gonna say this. Because I always tell people, I'm like, man, you can't find actors today that work while they're sick. There's a guy, and some of y'all are gonna be like, man, this is real obscure. But there was a guy, for those of you horror movie lovers, there was a movie called Poltergeist. Poltergeist 2 was a pretty freaking, kind of the eeriest one of them all. And there was a guy in that video, in that movie, who played the part of Reverend Cain, who was the preacher who was supposed to be Satan. Mm-hmm. But his name was Julian Beck, and he had during the filming of that movie full-blown stomach cancer, and they had only given him like a month to live. Wow. And he said, I will not die until I finish this film. And I always say to people, I'm like, man, you don't find that kind of like loyalty and commitment to a lot of actors. Mm-hmm. John Ritter was another one who was sick, died on died on the way to the hospital, leaving the set. They were filming. I think he was doing My Wife and Kids or something like that. So there are a lot of people out here, guys, that we just don't know.
You never know what
you just don't know what people are going through. And he kept it very, very quiet. But what a great man. And what's funny, I never was into like the Marvel stuff. But you know, when you get kids, you get into a whole lot of stuff.
Man, you get into some things you didn't think you ever be in.
Right. And so, man, I was like,
a whole lot of it.
We went and saw the Black Panther movies. I was just blown away by his performance.
It was phenomenal.
I mean, you're talking about great actors. And
I mean, everybody in the whole film. The whole thing.
Yeah.
I mean, the whole thing was just, it's phenomenal.
Yeah.
It's phenomenal work. I mean, we watched that movie, I can't even tell you how many times.
Then MJ, Michael Jordan, phenomenal job on his half. He's known him since they were 17 years old. He was 17.
Wow.
And I think Boseman was maybe 10 years older than him, but he'd been knowing him. And just man, he was torn apart by this devastating news, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I've seen a lot of very sad posts.
Yeah.
I mean, even like, oh man, the kids were making posts, you know, with the Wakanda Forever. And, oh man.
Well, guys, look, we're gonna shoot on over to a little tribute here, and then we're gonna come back and we're gonna hit you guys with some more. But we just felt that it was fitting for us to. I mean, we have people that literally call this man our king, which I think is amazing. So check this out, guys.
Check it out.
It was Chadwick Boseman's performance in 42 that really made us take a second look. There is such an honor and dignity to the way that he played Jackie Robinson that we knew we needed for the character of T'Challa, the Prince of Wakanda.
Chadwick is an amazing actor and we thought would fit perfectly with the MCU.
Black Panther himself, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Chadwick Boseman.
Chadwick, you know, he has a lot of depth. It was amazing as an audience member to look into his eyes and see what's going on.
We must find a way to look after one another as if we were one single tribe.
A lot of the things about the character are also true about Chad. He's very knowledgeable. He's an athlete, you know, martial artist. He's had a lot of experience playing roles that come with a lot of weight, you know. So I think he as a person, he as a guy has a lot of weight to him. I think he brings all of that stuff to the role, but not to mention that he's incredibly gifted as an actor and as a performer, and also as a storyteller in his own right.
I am not king of all people. I am king of Wakanda. And it is my responsibility to make sure our people are safe.
Because he is so prepared as an actor, and because his character is sort of flawless on set, it forced the other actors who had scenes with him to kind of raise their game and go, okay, this guy is not taking anything for granted. He's really leaving it all out there. So we have to keep up with him.
What doesn't Chadwick bring to the character? I mean, he's regal and grounded, and he brings a gravitas to it. So all of this feeds his T'Challa, and I think he wore the crown with dignity.
Bombay! Bombay!
I've known him since I was about like 17, so I've known him for a really long time. Back in New York, he did the work, obviously. You know, I just think he did an incredible job being true to the character.
Wakanda forever!
I had a great time with Chadwick. Just warmth and camaraderie came into it, of course, with a great deal of respect for his previous work. So when I looked at him with proud eyes, you know, they were as mother and also as comrade and colleague and Angela. It is your time to be king.
I mean, Chadwick is just a powerhouse. He's so talented. Every single movie he's made. There's kind of this internal, almost nobility
The Black Panther has been the protector of Wakanda for generations.
He's such a soulful actor and so professional, so present. It really gives so much to the other person, and he's awesome. And his presence on set, I think, raises the stakes a little bit for everybody.
Chadwick he's a really smart, interesting, dynamic guy, and I think he was not overwhelmed, but very surprised and somewhat taken aback by the amount of love. It ceased to become just about how well he inhabited the role and all that stuff. It's become part of our culture just as a symbol.
This welcome is one of the most amazing things I've ever experienced.
It's fun to watch just what it means to people. At times, in my head, I'll be like, well, what does this do for the world? Like, actually, what is it? Is it actually valuable in this climate? And I have to say, yes, it actually is. Not because it makes people escape. I think when done right, it gives people hope. I found that it means a lot.
So rest in peace,
Rest
Chadwick.
in power.
Man, listen, we hope you guys enjoyed that little tribute, because the show, I think that just shows you, the reason I went with that first one, just to show how many, just a very brief little bit of how many lives he's touched. And these people were literally, they're standing talking to a picture. Right, and I mean that was just,
that was cool.
But that touched a lot of lives, man. So God bless you.
God bless you. God bless
the
his
family.
His friends, everybody that he touched.
Yeah,
man. What a tremendous loss, but left such a great legacy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for hanging out and watching that with us tonight. Let's move on. I know that something happened the other night. We were streaming it live right here on our new platform.
Yeah. So there has been a lot of talk. There was a lot of anticipation for the latest versus battle, which was between Brandy and Monica.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So I'm an 80s baby, but I'm a 90s kid. You hear me? And I mean, what was better than Brandy and Monica in the 90s? Besides like Aaliyah and like everybody from the 90s. But these were like, girls that I feel like I kind of grew up with. And just watching them grow from young girls to now mothers, and watching their careers blossoms at time, kind of go down a little bit, whatever. So everybody was just in anticipation for this versus battle.
Right.
Super excited about it. But however, there were a lot of mixed reviews about this battle. So let's go ahead and check a little bit of it out, and we can talk a little bit.
Yeah, we'll just run some video while we talk a little bit about it.
Yeah, did you guys check that out? Speaking of that, if you have, go ahead and comment. Let us know, if you guys checked it out. There's a lot of people saying that there was tension. Brandy and Monica kind of had this old school beef from back in the 90s, around the time that they did The Boy Is Mine. It was said that Monica actually punched Brandy in the face back in the 90s before they went on stage to perform The Boy Is Mine at one time. And they just done had their ups and downs. So I felt like, okay, that was a long time ago. That's over with, whatever. But man, people were like, man, I guess that beef is still kind of present, because the tension between the two was kind of very evident at times. I mean, and there was this like dry humor at times. I felt like, there was times when Monica was kind of dry. I felt like there were times when Brandy was a little more sassy than she needed to be. But, Brandy fans are saying that Monica was being too sassy.
Right.
Monica fans are saying that Brandy was being too sassy, and vice versa,
Right.
I mean, at one point, I think Brandy even brought up, the beef they had back in the 90s.
With the kick. a kicked in your door thing?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, she like, oh yeah, you was doing that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so good that you, because she was like, yeah, girl, I've been delivered. And she was like, yeah, that's good. And you were that chick, and all of that. I don't know. I just thought it was petty, And then I really felt like maybe it was some truth to that. Because at first I'm watching, I'm like, no, I think everybody tripping. I'm like, no, they seem pretty cool. They seem, appropriate. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But when Brandy said that they hadn't seen each other in like 8-9 years, this was the first time that they had seen each other.
Okay.
I mean, that alone could cause a little weird energy.
Yeah.
Because I feel like if I'm going to have this sit down with somebody, maybe we should have met ahead of time. We should have maybe been having some conversations on the phone, just kind of catching up, kind of, getting back to know each other, see what's going on with each other, feeling each other out a little bit.
Right.
So that was kind of weird that she said that they hadn't talked in like 8-9 years, and here they are just on stage together.
Yeah, getting ready to do their thing.
Yeah, which the music was, the music was absolutely...
Yeah.
Bomb. Nobody could deny the music. That's why they're there, but the energy. I think there was so much anticipation and hype about it because I think we just had a battle between Snoop Dogg and DMX, and it was lit.
Yeah.
I watched that thing like 3 times.
Yeah.
Because the music, of course, but the energy that they had, with each other, and just how much they was hyping each other, and the genuine love you could feel between them. Snoop up there dancing, DMX done got up rocking. They showing each other love. They kind of ad-libbing on each other's songs. You know what I'm saying? They was feeling each other. Whereas these two, they just kind of sat there in their little designated spots. At times they did kind of sing, and you could tell they was kind of feeling each other, but it just was just a little off.
It was a little off.
Just a little off, man. But the music was great. I don't know, man. Did y'all watch that? Did y'all catch that?
Yeah, if you check that, jump in the comment box. For those of you who don't know how to use the comment box, let me reiterate. Just look, you just sign in, just as a guest. If you don't want to sign in on the Facebook, you can just sign in as a guest. Scroll down right below the video if you're on mobile. If you're not on mobile and you're on a desktop, right next to the video to the right, just sign in as a guest and start the chat with us. If you don't want to sign in, you're like, man, I don't feel like pushing any buttons to sign in. I don't feel like doing all that. No problem. Scroll down right down below, and there is the comment section, and you can comment there without having to sign in and do anything else, okay? So give us a little bit of insight on how you felt about that night. We streamed it live right here on the platform, and so I was kind of there the entire time. I was remember you called me. You was like, well, what are you doing? You watching? I'm like, yeah, I'm kind of cleaning up. And I was moving around kind of cleaning up. It was kind of playing in the background. You guys have to remember that stuff when I was in college, I was listening to all that stuff. And those were the days of the hot producers like Timbaland, Rodney Jerkins, I will cross the ocean for you.
Oh my God, the music.
Diane Warren, she was writing all that good stuff. So those were those times, and there were a lot of people saying, "Well, their music sound very similar." Well, here's why it did. They as vocalists,
I didn't feel like that though.
They as vocalists sound completely different, but musically they had the same sound because at that time everybody was using the same producers. That's always been one of my biggest issues with because a lot of these producers, like Timbaland has his own sound, and he should. Rodney Jerkins should have his own sound.
Swiss Beats got his own sound.
Swiss Beats, Rich Harrison, everybody, all producers kind of have their own sound. The problem is when they're hot, and so everybody's running to them.
Right.
And now you start getting people sounding the same. I remember before that broke up, before Brandy and Monica broke out, everybody was sounding like Babyface. Because Babyface and R. Kelly were producing everybody's shit back then.
Yeah.
And so everybody wanted an R. Kelly remix.
There's a lot of Aaliyah songs that I'm like, dang, this is just R. Kelly. Like I could just hear.
Yeah, well, absolutely. And then it's funny that you bring up Aaliyah, because when she converted over from Kale, she went over to Timbaland, and a lot of her stuff started sounding like. But the problem was it wasn't just Aaliyah; it was multiple people. It was multiple people sound like Timbaland, because at that moment in time, these are the hot producers. Swiss Beats was doing everybody in the hip hop industry.
That was a great move for Aaliyah. I felt like I loved her music.
Well, yeah, to rejuvenate her sound.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I loved her music when she was with R. Kelly.
Yeah.
But, man, her music
with
was
Timberland,
to a whole nother
level.
with
Timberland. I agree.
Timberland.
I agree.
Boy,
I agree.
It felt new. It felt fresh. It felt like... It felt classic. You know what I mean?
They vibed very, very well.
Oh, man.
Together.
That was...
They vibed well together. Yeah, so y'all need to jump in the comment box. If you don't know how to do it, we can teach a class. We might do a class next week. I might do a class, y'all. All right, I might have to pop in a class here. Somebody just jump in the comment box. Now just type something. Here, just do us a favor and just type. TYPE. I just signed in.
Seriously.
Show everybody that the comment box works. That's the point, okay? I know a lot of you are like, oh, that's like YouTube where you just start commenting too. The two people in now in the chat box. Now you're in, so just type something. Somebody just type like I'm here or something like that. That's cool. So look, y'all, super excited that you're here. Listen. We got some cool stuff getting ready to come, and boy, are we winding down on time because at 9 o'clock we have to get with our special guest tonight. So let's go ahead and jump into some of these WTFs, these LOLs. We're gonna do it without the comments from okay, just so we can get through some of these things. Man, listen, and for those of you who have never joined us before, this is one of our favorite things. These WTFs, these LOLs, these wow moments.
Oh my God!
In history, just you guys have got to do the OMG moment, whatever. So check it out, y'all. Listen to this.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know. No, we go because here's what we're gonna do. Some of you joined us last week, and there was a discrepancy, right? We got cut off. And 25% of the show, we get cut off. That's why we're on our own platform now, so we don't have to worry about that anymore, okay? Cool. So we're going to, some of you have seen maybe the first one or two of these. For those of you who didn't, we're going to take you back there. Check it out. What could possibly go wrong? It's just a guy hopping on a freaking horse. Well, here's what could go wrong. Check it out.
Love how they did the slow motion.
Yeah, you got to slow mo that moment, man. Because y'all don't understand that man, he first of all kissed some ass and it was smacked.
Oh.
That horse said, "Kiss my ass first. Then I'm gonna kick the shit out of you." And I appreciate that. I can appreciate that. Horses are getting tired of y'all jumping on them like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't got no saddle, we tired of that shit. I get it, horse. Get the shit out of these motherfuckers. Okay. I almost said it. Hey, check it out, y'all. I don't know which drug we're looking at here, but if I was a betting man, I put my money on horny goat weed.
Oh.
Yeah, check it out.
Hey, are you okay?
I'm good.
You good?
I'm fucking horny as fuck.
Horny?
Yes.
What the hell?
Yes.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Hey, you may want to get up and go,
What?
Hey, whoa, don't take that out. Don't, whoa.
Thank you, God. I love you so much. Woo, it's fucking good shit. Horny. Yeah, God, it's good. What?
Whoa, what was that? Whoa, now.
Oh, my God.
You done pissed your pants.
Yeah, it's fucking good shit. Oh, I missed it. Oh, it's so good.
You need to get out of the middle of the goddamn road.
I want to fuck myself.
You want to fuck yourself? You're about to get run over by a goddamn car. Hell no, not yet. You about to get run over.
I want to fucking hump your leg.
Hump his leg?
Yes, sir.
Get on the back of his truck.
It's so good. Yes!
Ma'am, you need to get off the road. You're going to get run over.
I'm gonna fucking car.
All right, God is good.
Oh my! I just don't even know what the hell I just watched. Wow, that was a lot. That was a lot. to put in my eye gate. Oh my God.
God is good. She said it.
She said God was good.
Oh,
Now,
she
see,
said it
that was
many
one thing she was right about. Okay, you know, I felt that. All right.
Preach.
Hallelujah.
Preach.
But get your ass out of the street. All right, with all that mess. Somebody's grandma with all that mess.
Oh Lord, y'all know we gotta bring it to y'all. Y'all know we gotta bring it. Y'all gotta see. This is why we gotta be on our own platform doing this shit. Ain't nobody gonna tolerate this shit on their platform. YouTube ain't tolerating this shit. I ain't mad at you, YouTube. Kick us off there. I ain't mad at you. Hey, check this out, y'all.
Oh, you talking big stuff now. You talking big stuff.
WAP. I'll let you put that down. Wet ass coffee down. Hey, look here. Apparently,
First of all, this is not even coffee.
Oh, wet ass tea. Hey. Okay. All right.
Don't know how to act. You get your own platform.
Watch. Watch.
Start acting up.
Wet ass tea.
Just
Watch.
turn up on your own platform. Damn it. Just unstoppable.
Hey, y'all, listen. Apparently, WAP has more than one meaning.
Oh, God.
The man says, you're messing with the wrong one. Pastor has a mental breakdown on Facebook Live after certain people call him a WAP. Check this out, y'all.
Gonna give everybody the opportunity to come on this live right here, right now. Facebook, send out those notifications right here, right now, as I'm about to go in like never before. I thought a broke bitch said something. Now it's time for, you're fucking with the wrong one. You are fucking with the wrong one. Turn that TV down a little bit for me, okay. You're fucking with the wrong one. You're fucking with the wrong one. Everybody come on in the room. 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 I need at least 500 views. I ain't selling for 100 right now because you came for me. You called me a weak-ass pastor. I'm going to show you a weak-ass pastor. I'm going to show you a weak-ass pastor. I'm going to show you a weak-ass pastor. Don't come for me. Don't come for me, bitch. Don't come for me. Y'all got y'all, let me tell y'all something in Montgomery. Y'all, hold on, let me tell y'all something in Montgomery. Let me put in my DA voice. Let me tell y'all broke niggas something in Montgomery. Let me tell y'all broke something in Montgomery. I ain't gotta work.
Hold tight. Hold tight. Let me tell you.
That was the preacher man?
I was preacher man.
Oh, I'm scared of these preachers.
Real quick, I got something else though.
Oh,
Check
man.
this out. No, here's a true story. This happened 2 Sundays ago.
That just messed me up.
No, wait a minute. 2 Sundays ago this happened. So another pastor, his son comes to him and was like, hey, Dad, have you heard the song WAP?
Oh, God.
Okay? So wait a minute. Dad's like, I ain't heard it. He said, I've heard of it, but I haven't heard it. He said, yeah, you know, WAP stands for worship and praise.
Oh, my God. Somebody else said that.
On
He just said they need
Sunday
to stop, for real.
morning,
Oh, my God. Are you
pastor
kidding me?
gets in front of the congregation. He said, somebody in here
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
this morning
Girl.
needs some WAP.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I can't.
Somebody in here this morning.
Oh, no. Y'all gonna stop playing with Jesus like this.
Somebody.
This is disrespectful.
In this congregation today.
Oh, my God.
Need some WAP in their life. Somebody stand up if you need some WAP.
Jesus, help us.
They said the congregation was like, oh my Lord. What did this man just say? Pastor, do you know what you just said?
Pastor. Somebody, go get the pastor.
And I'm pretty sure that was a couple.
Somebody's like, go get the pastor. Go get the pastor.
Get this pastor right now. I'm pretty sure there was a woman out there like, yes, you right, Pastor. Hallelujah, Pastor.
I've been waiting on you to say that.
I've been waiting on you to say that all week, Pastor. Praise Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion. And God is good.
Oh my God!
Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Talk to him over there. Talk to him over there.
Too much, y'all. Y'all get in this chat box. I ain't have to change.
Oh, we got somebody. Oh, wait a minute.
Raya.
Come on, baby.
Preacher Man was hilarious. Wasn't he though?
Right. You in the building? Yeah.
Oh, man.
Out of control.
Out of freaking control.
All right.
All right, y'all. So these moms are gonna get these kids killed with this new "Shut Up" TikTok challenge. Check this out.
Can you go get me a bottle of water out the refrigerator? Can you go get me a bottle of water out the refrigerator?
You kid. Who are you talking to? My mama. Your wife. Is you trying to die? Is you trying to die? Who are you talking to? My mama. Say it again.
It's a prank. It's a prank, dude. Calm down. What you gonna do?
Nick! What? Bruh, go clean your room! No, shut up.
Let's eat that ass. Let's eat that ass.
Nick! Run, Nick! Nick! Okay! Stop! Okay! Stop! 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 He's joking. Look, all your siblings came to rescue you.
Nasia. Nasia.
Oh, can you shut up? I'm trying to make a TikTok.
What?
You're not even my mom anyway.
Wait, baby, we're joking.
What?
We're just joking.
Listen, let me tell y'all something.
Boy, I like it. I like that.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Let the men stand up.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right. Look here. I'm gonna tell you, I'm one
Open
of them
up
dudes.
a can of whoop-ass.
I'm that dude.
I like it.
I'm that dude. I'm serious. I ain't playing.
Hey,
like
I like how them dads was
that.
getting
Oh
up.
yeah. Like, wait, bro, you.
Hold on.
The bro said, you trying to die? But you trying to die? Say it again, bro.
We don't know who you talking to.
Hey, who you think you talking to?
All right, y'all. So look, a slingshot is what David used to take down Goliath.
You better know
However, it's still taking down millions each year at your local amusement parks. Check this out.
Check it out, guys. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to show this. Then we're going to take it to break. And when we come back, we will be with our special guest. So hope you guys enjoy this. In a second.
It's not as bad as you make it. It's really not. Like, it's smooth. You should get it.
I ride roller coasters and I'm like...
Listen, this ain't a roller coaster. That's the difference. When you finish, not even 2.5 minutes. You're done. I'm telling you. Just enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? It's not what you think. Serious. Just do it. I'm telling you, after yeah, it's already gone. Once you get off this ride, you'll be like, oh, that was nothing. I'm telling you. Just relax. Relax.
Make sure this thing is down, please. Oh, Jesus, please. I don't want to do this no more. I swear to God, I don't. Oh, everything I love. Can we get out, please? I don't want to do it. I want to get up. I want to do it. I don't. Please, let's stop this shit. I want to get up. Please, let it up. I just want to get up. I don't want to do it. Please, Lord. I'll be the best mother in the world. I want to talk to no more. Lord, to me.
It's over now. How was it?
No, I don't want to be recorded. I'm gonna pee on myself. Come here, record us. Oh my God, terrorists. Shut up! Because I thought we had stopped for a second.
We sitting here live on the set, y'all, with the spin specialist.
Spin City.
Her name is Spindy. You know what I'm saying? Ow, she wear Fendi. Every time she go to Wendy's. Ow, mama. And she live up in Indy. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God. I like that. But she don't know 50.
Ooh. Why not?
Senti.
But 50 say he hitty.
I think nitty.
No, he did nitty.
I think nitty.
All right, you ready?
Never is he.
Not gonna do that again.
All right.
All right, you ready?
Yes.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Lower thirds getting ready to kick in now.
So, after days of backlash, he offered a public apology to.
What the hell? The world's most fearless duo in podcasting is here. Griff and Wendy Bond. Wendy, get my Frappuccino!
All clear. Resume normal activities.
The Weekly Call, entertainment news podcast.
You know what I'm saying? So what you think?
Yeah, I mean, Griff, I really like it.
Oh, cool,
I think we
cool.
should use it for the intro.
Oh, yeah, I'm with that. Let's do it.
Awesome. Okay, and then I had a couple other cool ideas, so check this out.
Hey, can you give me 1 second? I got to take this call.
Oh, okay, cool. All right.
Yo, Jeezy, what's happening, man? Yeah, everything good? Yeah, no, just in this little editing session, working on the new intro to the show. Some stuff. She's coming in via Skype. So, what's happening, man? Everything all right? No, man, I ain't doing nothing, man. Everything's good. Just trying to hold it down, man. Trying to create some content, doing what we do as YouTubers, putting some stuff together for the weekly call, you know. Hey, Wendy, where the hell are my Pringles?
So, the haunted house in Florida is said to be the creepiest. What was that?
What was what? All right, y'all. We are back and in full effect. And I know y'all hear them over there talking. So we are back in the building, y'all, with health, wellness, and healing specialist Yadi and Joy. Now, I call this man Yadi by nature. And listen, you all remember.
I love it.
Joy and pain, sunshine and rain.
Joy. And
that's what they was talking about. They was talking about joy right here.
I like sunshine.
And what else?
And rain. Hey.
Now, now wait a minute. Hey, Yadi, she don't know though. She don't know about Rod Bass bringing that back. Remember when Rod Bass came down? Joy and pain, sunshine. Y'all got to remember that. Give it to Rod Bass.
Brought it back?
Rod Bass brought that back.
Frankie Beverly and Mays did that.
What?
They brought that back too. So look, come on, listen. We have something very cool getting ready to come up. It's a webinar on healing. Now listen, this is what I'm talking about, because this is why we had to have him here, because this is on another level. Okay? Because see, when I think of healing, I'm like, just give me a couple of like ibuprofens, right? And then get a little bit of rest, maybe some soup.
That's a man thing.
Right, some chicken noodle soup. And if I ain't feeling better after that, then I don't know what the hell to do.
Yeah,
so,
I mean, just stick it out, huh?
So I didn't even know about this, what we're getting ready to talk about, until these two brilliant, and I say brilliant minds. Listen, we all do the same. Listen, let me tell you this. When we are doing business, it could be 2:30, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, we be on the phone, okay? You understand? This is no lie, I'm telling you this. And Yadi will check out. Yadi will say, look, it's time for me to go to sleep.
Night.
Joy, you got it? Joy's like, yeah, I got it. Me and her both like, yeah, we got it. Yadi. But he always ends up hanging in there the entire time. And then did he doze off on us one time, Joy? Oh, he didn't doze. He did doze. He did, didn't he? Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce to you guys, once again, wellness, health, and healing specialist, Yadi and Joy. Come on in. They feel.
Hey, y'all.
There they are.
Yeah.
Hey,
it's a beautiful background. I love it.
If you guys could do us a favor, Yadi and Joy, and just give us a little bit of insight on what's to come with this webinar, and then we'll just go into having a little bit of fun talking about some stuff that, because I'm not up on it. But let's definitely talk about what people can learn on this webinar. And I'm going to tell you guys where you're going to be able to go and find the link. It's right here on the site to actually get signed up for the webinar. I think everybody needs it. So I'm going to pass this thing over to you guys. We're going to shut the hell up and let you guys talk. Go ahead.
So insight into the webinar?
Yeah.
I mean, I always say it like this. Like, I'm from Chicago, and I was very sick about 20 years ago. A lot of people in the modern age, we deal with things like diabetes, heart disease, and you see Chadwick Boseman just passed from colon cancer at 43. He's 2 years younger than us.
Right.
You know what I mean? So a lot of the things that we used to think affected our parents are now affecting us.
Right.
And being from where I'm from, the idea that you would get help from anybody but a doctor was crazy.
Right.
If you feel sick, somebody would say, well, just take black seed oil and, stop eating this and that. And there's a whole science and there's a lot missing. I actually learned in Chinatown, and being out from another culture and going to Chinatown and being kind of the odd man out in those relationships, I learned to feel and see and touch a lot. So a lot of times people come in and they're sick, and all of a sudden they're well. Like, they've been to a bunch of different specialists. They went to an acupuncturist. They went to a naturopath. Now, what was the secret formula? And I always said it was a combination of three things. It was what you ate, It was how you move your body, how you hold your body, how you breathe. And the other thing was the manual care that we did in clinic. So people wanted to get it, but the only other opportunity was to spend $100,000 and go to a postgraduate college. I mean, who has $100,000 if you're already sick or if your parents are already sick? So I created an institution that's for people who can afford it. I charge people $3,600 to learn what somebody else is learning for 100 stacks.
That's where it's at.
That's like not even 5%.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And the point, like I said, I mentioned home because a lot of people that come from neighborhoods like mine. I grew up in a mostly Afro-Latino neighborhood. If you grow up around people, yeah, maybe your mom is into herbs and things like that, but can she deal with 5G radiation? Can she deal with stress? Can she deal with working 2 or 3 shifts? Does she understand, how to fix you when you're already sick? And that's what we specialize in. So we take people from nothing and put the tools in their hands, and it's almost miraculous how some people have gone from sick to well in such a short time. But I didn't want to make it expensive, and I didn't want to make it for rich people. I wanted to make it for whoever was willing. So our program is all about that. ETHA is Eastern Traditional Healing Arts, and it's just about giving people power to take control of their life and to help other people. That's.
I'm a product of this program, and I'm very blessed to have been able to be around this information. I have had my own experience with natural healing before, and I always wanted to learn this system. But there was no one that I knew who could teach me, and like he said, the expense was astronomical, and there was no way I was going to be able to do it until I had an opportunity to meet him. And when I met him, he explained these natural concepts in such a way that was so easy. I asked him, why has nobody been able to break this down like this before? And he said, well, that's my specialty. And he was right. So I went to learn facial analysis and facial reflexology from another teacher, and I knew more about the concepts than she did in less than 6 months.
Wow.
That's the kind of thing we want other people to experience for themselves. That's what we're trying to do with not just the webinar, but with our school as well.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
Yep. If you look on the internet, everybody's selling something. And if you read the sales copy, it all sounds the same.
Right.
So, I'm in person. I'm a real tangible human being. If you want to see if I can help your friend or your cousin or your aunt, your sister, whatever, send them to the clinic. And I can, 85% of the time, they'll come home like a holy blank. That changed my life.
Yeah. Our concept of natural healing is a lot different from what other people have experienced as well. So we want to make sure that people know that it's not just about eating the right foods, it's not just about taking these supplements, but it's a whole system that you need to be healthy these days.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It's funny that you guys were talking about this because you and I just talked, and you were talking about getting ready to go on a fast.
Yes.
Is that right? For over the weekend? Is that what you were talking about getting ready to do?
Yeah, 3-day fast.
Fruits and
vegetables only, and water. I may do some tea.
Okay.
Prayer and fasting.
Okay.
So y'all pray for me.
Yeah, okay? I hear that. So
it's just a good way to kind of rejuvenate and just end this year on a high note.
Right.
But I like the approach that you guys take. I like that you are about wholeness. It sounds like you guys are more mind, body, and spirit type of wholeness, and I think people lose sight of that. They just like, okay, just let me take this pill and this make me feel better, and they want to be done.
That's me.
And like my man Griff.
Yeah, that's me.
My man Griff just want to take a pill. And he moving on in his life, okay?
Moving on.
But he got to understand the big picture, okay?
Yeah.
So we here for Griff, right? We here for him.
I hope so. Hey, look, I'll tell you. I was telling Wendy Wynn that we may have to make a trip. The two of us make a trip down there to check y'all out. What you got? Because right. Because your clinic and everything is. Tell us. Real quick. Tell us a little bit about your clinic, where you guys are located.
Yes,
and then I want to find it because I know Yadi, you were telling me that you guys are getting ready to do a whole entire, this whole class that this ETHA, right? That people are going to be able to sign up for. You're doing it online, which is amazing. How are you guys going to be able to do that online and not have people actually there with you physically from a healing standpoint? So I want you guys to answer that, but give us a little bit of information about your clinic.
Yeah.
Also where you're located, because me and Wendy, we may make a trip down. You know what I'm saying? Good. Talk to us.
So clinic first.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of missed the question.
Like you said, talk about the clinic, where we're located.
Okay. Sorry.
And how you're going to teach people online.
Okay, so we're located in Charlotte, North Carolina, in South Park.
Ooh, I love
about 5 blocks away from famous South Park Mall, a mall with a valet. That's something I never seen. And basically, the way we do our online program, we have Qigong, Chinese Qigong exercise, which is the cousin of Tai Chi. It's actually the mother of Tai Chi. So you learn how to get your body aligned correctly, you breathe correctly, move correctly, and you develop a whole lot of skills that you didn't even know you had, and muscles that you never even knew you could use, a new structure, a new nervous system, that kind of thing. You learn the details of the meridians, you learn the extraordinary channels, you learn yin-yang theory, you learn 5-element theory, you learn 8 extraordinaries.
These are all natural concepts.
5 substances. Like, these are Chinese medicine basics that they're going to charge somebody a whole lot of money and time to learn. I teach you in less than 2 months. The other 4 months is just play. You learn how to take a concept and make it real. So the same way you would get acupuncture, you're going to be able to do that without a needle.
Right.
Nobody gets, there's no risk of spreading an infection. You learn how to, and the other thing is, once you're healthy, you're going to want to help other people.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
So the way you learn is by doing. So I'm gonna, I can look at a person close enough and tell what's wrong with them. I'll tell you if your lungs are weak. I'll tell you if your liver is weak. I'll tell you if your kidneys are weak. I'll tell you if you don't sleep right. I can tell you if you work too much, if you drink, if you eat this and that. And when you get that kind of practical skill, your whole life turns into an adventure in healing.
Yeah. So when we do this online, for the students, the first person that they're going to work on is themselves.
You.
So that's how they're going to transmit these concepts from the computer into real life by applying it to their body. The second person that they're going to work on is whoever is around in the house.
Right. That makes sense.
You want to see how it's going to affect other people. So once you see the effect on you, you're going to be like, oh, let me see if this works on dad, or if this works on sister, or if this works on girlfriend.
It's usually, though, like when you learn something new, it's usually a total stranger that you end up working on.
Exactly.
Because your family, they love you, but may not respect you the same way a total stranger would. So you go and fix somebody's migraine. Now your mom is like, okay, can you fix fibroids? And like,
this is true.
So once our family started to see what we were doing and how we were feeling, they wanted some too.
Yeah.
So they were more than willing to have us do these theories and this therapy on them.
They suck it up. Like, they try to get it free. My mom was here today.
Shout out to mom.
So when you learn something, I give you homework to do. I'll have you do something on you. Then I'll have you go work on 5 people. And I'd like for you to work on people who don't even like you, because they'll be honest with you, right? If you work on somebody you like, oh yeah, I feel good. No, good. Work on somebody you don't even know. Work on somebody that you don't have a close-knit relationship, because they'll be honest with you. Go work on somebody old. They don't have time to.
Yeah. Despite us being online, it's still very hands-on. So it's by video and live video, and we will have tasks that we need to do before we get to the next part of the lesson.
Right.
So everybody does the same thing at the same time, and it's all very involved. We have to give our feedback and have to share our experience.
That's right. There are 3 sections, right? There's one that deals with the spinal column. That's something that we created. The rest are scalp, face, ear, abdomen, hands, and feet. So you have 7 different systems, and each one of them represents the whole body. So if the person you meet is real shy, you can just grab a hand. It's like a handshake. And I've had situations where somebody was constipated. I grabbed their hand. I hit like 4 or 5 points. They went, and then ran out of the room. So if you're not afraid to touch somebody, this can really work for you.
Yeah.
But there are 3 different sections. They're 2 months each. It's a 6-month program.
Okay, that was my question.
Yeah.
I was going to ask how long.
And it's more fun than I'm making it sound.
It really is.
Yes.
It sounds really cool.
You know, Yadi, before when we were talking earlier, before we started the show, I was telling you that Wendy had a little bit of a headache going. She had a migraine.
I had a serious migraine
and Yadi,
today.
what did you say, Yadi? What did you say?
Did you talk to him
about Chadwick Boseman?
No, about Wendy's.
Oh, Wendy's migraine.
Yeah.
So let me give you a short answer. There are 3 kind of migraines, right? And then I'll ask you a couple of questions if it's okay.
Oh, that's fine.
So
diagnose me with something. I can get to the bottom of this.
Before you get a migraine, you get an aura, right? You feel it coming on. You know you'll get a migraine in a few hours, right?
Well, I didn't this time. I actually woke up with this migraine this morning. I didn't have it when I fell asleep last night. I did go to bed a little later than usual, but yeah, I woke up with it this morning. So I didn't feel it come on. I just woke up and my head was freaking pounding.
Is it on both sides of the head or one?
Today it was on like my whole forehead, just hurt, and then kind of up in my head here. So yeah.
Are you light sensitive? Like, is being around bright light bothering you?
Now it's not, because I'm kind of over it. But while I'm having the migraine, like today when I woke up and up until it kind of subsided, I was sensitive to light. But normally, no, I'm not sensitive to light.
Okay.
So it's a light sensitive migraine.
A what?
Light sensitive migraine.
Yeah, photosensitive migraine. Does that tend to happen? This is a nosy question, but does that tend to happen monthly, bi-monthly?
I don't think that's a nosy question.
No, the next question is nosy.
Okay. I'm getting ready for the. Okay, all right, that's cool. No, so I used to get migraines pretty regularly. I used to get them a couple times a week. When I was, especially around the time I was like 17, 18, 19, like right. Maybe my senior year in high school and right out of high school, right around that time, I had them terribly bad. And then I started to eat better. I think a lot of my migraines had to do with my diet. So once I changed my diet, I didn't have them as often. And then when I did have them, they weren't as intense. So now I get them like far and in between. So having one today was very like just rare. I'm like, it was so random. I'm like, what the hell? So yeah.
So okay, there are three different kind of migraines. There's a positional or structural migraine where you might have trauma somewhere, and all of a sudden a nerve gets pinched or blood slows down to the brain and you get a migraine. That's a structural position. That's like you were in a car accident, or if, you had trauma.
I didn't have anything like that.
You used to box or wrestle or play sports or something like that. There's a circulatory migraine or a circulation migraine where maybe that might have to do with diet. The blood isn't carrying enough electrolytes. You're not getting enough blood oxygen to the brain. And then there's a hormonal migraine, which that's the nosy question. It's like, is this around the cycle? Is this around your cycle that you have migraines?
Normally it might not be like, but actually this time around it is.
What's funny is this is what's funny is, as you were describing your migraine, this is a funny sensitivity you develop. I started feeling around my pelvic area, like I felt as if, like when you talk about your illness, me being sensitive to what you're saying makes me feel inside my body what you feel. If that doesn't sound crazy and strange. So the first thing that popped into my head is my pelvis. Like I felt a strange feeling in my pelvis. So that's what prompts me to ask the nosy question. Like, is that a monthly thing that happens during your cycle? Because this one feels like a hormonal, but it really doesn't matter in clinic because I could stop the migraine in minutes.
You know, when you say hormonal, could it be like stress related?
Oh yeah,
absolutely. Stress are always intertwined with hormones.
So look at it. Look at it this way: stress is the number one thing that affects people. Is the hormone that stress creates, which is cortisol.
Right. And we don't want to release the cortisol.
So the endocrine glands are what produce cortisol.
Right.
And they're like an upside down totem pole where the bottom is the top. You follow me? So if you're stressed out, that throws off the progesterone, that throws off the estrogen, that throws off all the other hormones.
All your materials go to creating cortisol, and that's the only hormone that will be made while you're stressed. And all the other hormones will not be created while you have high levels of cortisol.
A good sign would be when you have a lot of appetite, then you don't want to eat.
Yeah.
Like,
well,
you have a strong appetite, then you can't eat.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I kind of was like that yesterday. I wanted to eat, but I think I just kind of was a little stressed yesterday. So then I just didn't eat because I just was like, I just want to go to bed. You know, so I just kind of chilled. I was just I ate earlier in the day, but I didn't eat dinner. I just ate one good time yesterday.
Did you drink anything before going to bed either?
Yeah.
Now we're nosy.
I like this nosy because I want to get to the bottom of this. I really want to stop having these. You know, I'm glad that they are not as often as they used to be, but I would love to not have them at all ever. So this is good.
What we work on. We work on root problems. So
Can we do this real quick?
I did drink some juice last night before I went to bed.
And you guys can do this on each other. So Dave, he can do this on you. Right here in the ear. This right here, this
he said
going down near the bottom, right? So if you follow the outside of the ear, that's called the helix. You go down the helix to this cartilage right here, that's called the antitragus. Antitragus represents the brain and the 4 glands in the head.
Right.
Okay.
So this is all you have to do. Take a finger on the back of the ear and a finger on the other side and squeeze. And when I say squeeze, it should hurt.
It does.
But don't do it maliciously.
Well, he said he was gonna punch me, so I don't know. I think you're doing better than me, Joy.
Okay.
So as you squeeze, kind of pulse the pressure, like on, then relax. Go on and off. Go on and off. Do that about 10, 15 times. Every time you squeeze, she should feel it. Her body should jump a little bit.
Well, I feel it.
Woo!
It's never nice to get rid of a migraine. It's never nice.
So this is the way to do it?
Okay, and once you did one side, turn her the other way and do the other side.
All right. Greg, don't punch me, man.
I'm not.
Okay.
I would never do that. only when we're Ike and Tina.
Gonna wait for Halloween for that. Ooh,
Is that
okay,
her?
yeah,
Is
that
that
did
good?
hurt a little bit.
Okay. Because he says you should feel it.
I feel
So you squeeze it and then let it go.
Okay.
The only reason I put up with this is because the results are amazing.
Okay.
I feel it.
Well, let's see what
a
happens.
little bit higher or something.
Okay.
This is more exciting than the WTF stuff.
All right. That did nothing for me at all, but hopefully it helped. Hopefully it helped Wendy win.
Well, yeah, I mean, it definitely took my attention elsewhere.
Yeah.
That was good.
Well, okay. That's called interference, right? So when somebody hurts something else, obviously the brain is picking up that pain.
Right.
That is about 30% of this, but that's not the whole thing. I wish that was the whole thing. Like, oh, your back hurts?
I don't know if it's a placebo effect or not, but I mean, I feel great. I mean, I feel pretty good.
Well, you know what though? It doesn't matter if it is. If it works, right?
Yeah,
It doesn't matter if it's a placebo.
Well, I'm okay with that.
Oh, wow. Oh, I still feel that in my ear.
So if a person knows what they're doing, right?
Dag, I think I felt Joy's energy. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to, but when you said that, I just felt this surge of energy in my face and just in my back of my ears, like a little bit, just like this good energy though, like a happy energy or something.
That's cool.
It's like a radiation.
Yeah.
So, you know,
I felt it like here
That's
and here.
literally what's happening. You know, if you look at the anatomy, the nerves fire signals like a lot like a cell phone. They shoot across the dendrites and get picked up by another dendrite. It almost feels like somebody hooked you up to a
power
electricity.
source. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden things feel the way they're supposed to, you know?
Love it.
But yeah, that's a really rough explanation. When you hit the right spot with the right pressure, it works.
That's sweet. Sweet.
Man, I'm excited about this program that you guys are doing.
Well, look, guys, once again, the webinar is tomorrow night. It's totally free. Totally free. Here's what you guys can do right now. Wendy, do me a favor. Scroll down so I can just make sure it's there. Guys, in the comments section, down below, if you're on mobile, it's going to be below the chat box. In the comments section, down below it says the ETHA webinar link.
Yes.
You guys can go and click that link. It's got a code of like 4 thumbs up.
Thumbs up by it.
Right. You guys can go and click that link right now and go sign up. Absolutely free. Go sign up right now. Why would you not want to do it?
Yeah.
Doesn't make any sense not to do it. You see, these are two of the greatest people on the planet.
I'm so glad you guys came on tonight. This was awesome.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this has been cool.
Well, and so, you know, they know I absolutely love them. We've been working together now for probably a couple of weeks, and it feels like I've known them forever. But guys, you see the kind. Well, I'll be there, obviously.
Yeah, and I'm joining in.
You joining in tomorrow?
Oh, yeah.
Sweet. So, guys, get signed up. Go over there and check it out for yourself. It's going to be these two are just the greatest. Listen, Yadi by nature. I mean, anybody. Let's show that shirt one more time. Show that shirt one more time.
That shirt, man.
Yadi by nature. There's something else y'all don't know. Yadi.
That's off the hook, for real.
Yadi hooked all of us up. Okay, and we thought we were gonna have it by tonight. They just shipped out today. Yeah, I was like, "Hey, man, they just shipped out today." So we all have. So we got to come back again, guys, and all wear the shirts. Yeah. Let's do next week. Let's do next week because I'll have the shirts, and let's go ahead and maybe do another exercise, and maybe we can run a replay, Yadi, of the webinar next week as well. I think that'd be super cool. But you guys are gonna want to definitely make tomorrow night. Very, very cool webinar. It's about an hour long. So if you can't take an hour out of your day to make time for your health, then I don't know what you're doing.
Rethink that thing.
Yeah. So once again, Yadi and Joy, thanks again for joining us via Skype.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for having us.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Out there in North Carolina.
Come on, baby. Come on.
Come on and raise up.
And
take your shirt off. Spin it like a helicopter.
So look here. All right, so guys, hang with us just for a second. Don't go anywhere yet. Wendy went and let them know what they have been watching as we ripped that wall back. It didn't rip back. It didn't rip back. It just froze.
Well, y'all know what it is.
Okay, whatever it is.
You
Come
guys
on, we
have
here.
been watching the weekly call
You know
on our
what it
new
is.
platform.
Yep.
First of all, thank you so much for being here with us. We're here every week, every Wednesday night,
Absolutely.
8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Yep.
Go ahead and like this video.
Yep.
Subscribe to. Well, actually, dang, you know what?
Yeah.
I'm so used to saying subscribe.
Yeah, but they still do for sure.
Okay.
Definitely. Yeah.
Still subscribe to our new platform at the weekly call. Give us a big old thumbs up.
Thumbs up, East. Thumbs up, East.
Follow the links to join the chat so that you guys can interact with us. We are a very interactive channel. We love it. Love it. Talk to us.
Yeah. Shout out Money Mike.
Money Mike.
I was so concerned about Money Mike because Money Mike, I'm not sure.
Oh, I won't worry about Money Mike.
Well, now here's why. Because I'm not sure if Money Mike is on our text messaging list. specialist.
We'll
But
get him there.
but that's okay because now he knows where to come. He comes to the website. So Money Mike, it was good to see you in the building. Ryan, I think it's Ryan. Ryan,
okay.
yeah. Ryan
And
was
Mike.
in the building. Money Mike in the building. Stephen Barry's in the building. He was in the comments section. So listen, guys, we highly appreciate you all coming out and kicking it with us again. Thanks again to all of you crazy people out there that are doing all this crazy stuff. You guys are keeping us in business. All this crazy WTF, OMG, oh my God stuff. Thank you. Thank you. And yes, God is good. As our horny goat weed specialist said. Once again, Yadi and Joy, thanks for being with us.
Thanks,
One
Yadi
more
and Joy.
time. One more time. Thanks a lot. And once again, you've been hanging out with your boy Griffey Griff, the beautiful Miss Wendy Wynn.
Yo,
and
yo.
Wendy Wynn, let them know once again what they have been watching.
You guys know what it is. You guys are watching the weekly call.
See you
Thank
guys.
you so much. God bless you
Next
guys.
Wednesday, y'all.
Peace
Peace out.